Hey, you guys, what's up? Adrian Zavala here, and I just got off work wearing a hat. I got a hat here, so I'm just gonna keep this on for a sec. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. So, I want to talk to you guys about rejection. Have you ever been rejected? Is it something that's maybe holding you back from the next thing that you know you should do? And maybe you're just, it's holding you back because that fear, right? And that's actually where I want to start with this is that maybe sometimes, including myself, sometimes we need to take a look at what is it that we're avoiding and working so hard at avoiding. And, it's taking a lot more effort to avoid a certain situation versus the effort that it would take in order to get through that fear. So rejection is a lot of times that fear that a lot of people are faced with, in every phase of life, like, a meaningful relationship with someone. Hey, Richard, hope you're doing good. See you hopping on here. A meaningful relationship with someone, or, in careers, right? With submitting a resume, or maybe you're building your network marketing business, reaching out to someone, prospecting. Hey, Crystal, hope you're doing great. Brian, hope you're doing great, Brian. Hope you had a good day at work, man. So, rejection is just one of those things that a lot of people fear, and it's almost like in every category in life. And so I like to, share with you guys a few of my experiences and what I learned from other people that I think it's helped me actually use the fear of rejection as a just the key to move forward. So, like I was saying, a lot of times we could be spending a lot more effort in avoiding rejection than the effort that it would actually take to do the challenge, do the thing that we're fearing, right? Deborah, hope you're doing great. And so the thing that I want to share with you guys is that a lot of times it's a numbers game. And, you have to take a step back and just realize, like, okay, so, is rejection inevitable? And sometimes it isn't. Actually, a lot of times it isn't. A lot of times it's a numbers game. And so you gotta play the game. You gotta just get over your fear by becoming more used to that rejection. I once heard of I forget where it was, but basically it was all about, the kids are here, so I think they're gonna start making noises. Anyway, it was all about like this sales place that, the way that they break people in is they send them out to like yard sales, and there's, they tell them pick a table and then try to just bargain it down to the least amount of money for all the stuff on a table and see if you can get rejected. Like you see a blender and, hey, I'll give you $1 for that. They'll say no. They say, you know what, I'll give you 50 cents for it. They say no. Start getting rejected. It just kind of become, what's the word that I'm missing here? Become, what is the word? Hey, Tracy, Luis, hope you guys are doing great. Become used to it. There's another word for that. I just can't remember right now. But basically become used to getting rejected. I think that's really going to help us a lot. With, if you're looking to move in careers or move up in promotions, go ahead, start getting rejected. Start with the little ones and then see if you can find other ways to get rejected. And, you start becoming accustomed to it, and your tolerance for it builds up, and and it's just one of those things that you'll stop struggling with. Like if you're building your network marketing business, it's one of those things where you reach out to people. And this one is a little different when it comes to building your network marketing business, because rejection holds people back. Not only does it hold you back if you're building your network marketing business, but it's actually you might be holding someone's opportunity inside of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody could be looking for a way to make some extra income or whatever, right? And that's your opportunity that you have to offer, with whatever company you're with. And yet you don't tell them about it because you're so afraid of getting rejected, or afraid of what they would say. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're so afraid. And not only are you gonna hold back and keep that within yourself and not get rejected, right? But you're also gonna hold back that opportunity that person might have been looking for. So with network marketing, for me, that sounds like something that's there's even more of a win if you are able to just go with it. Just go with it. And the thing that helped me the most when I was building my network marketing business was, you're only looking for the lookers. You're only looking for the lookers. If someone says, no, buddy, no thank you, you say, no worries. Do you know anyone who is looking for a way to add an extra stream of income? You know what I mean? So that's for network marketing. But this could even go all the way up until other areas of your life, like your health and fitness. That's, for me, when I think of rejection, it's like I think of for example, I'm gonna go for 30 push-ups straight, just straight push-ups, 30 of them, and you know what? I get to number 20, and it's like, nope, got rejected by my own goals. My goals are not gonna happen. For that set of 30, it's gonna be 20, and so there you go, kind of training for failure. You train for failure, you build that tolerance, and and you also train your mind to get used to failure. Because here's the thing, a lot of us are so afraid of failure and rejection, and we get so caught up in that fear that we fail to realize that actually most of us are afraid of that same thing. And the reason that certain people stand out in the world is because they at least tried. And maybe they succeeded, but they at least tried. And so if we try at least to get over some of these fears, like rejection or failure, right? If we try to get at least over them, we'll already be winning, because at least we're fighting in the arena. There's so many people around you in your life, and I got this from I forget her face, Brene Brown. I love this. If you guys haven't checked it out on Netflix, check out Brene Brown, and I think it's called Vulnerability. And that is it was such a good Netflix special. And so check out Brene Brown on Netflix, and she talks about how if you're fighting in the arena, right, and you're fighting and maybe you fail, maybe you get rejected, whatever your fear is, and people will criticize you, right? They're watching you, the spectators. Those are cheap seats. People are not in the arena fighting themselves. They're not fighting for their dreams. They're not fighting for what they believe in. They're just there, sitting on the cheap seats, criticizing. And you know what? If that's just something that's, it's worthless. Their opinion is worthless to you, to someone who's fighting. And so that's why I think it's really important to look at, what is it that we're holding back on, and why are we doing that? And if we were to fail or be criticized or whatever, who cares? Who cares? Especially because most of that's going to come from people who are sitting in the cheap seats. They're just sitting there. They're not fighting for their lives. So I hope this, gets you thinking about what is it that you're doing that maybe you're afraid of failure, afraid of failing it, or maybe getting that rejection, and maybe just go for it, right? Because those that are going to criticize you, most likely their opinions are just not going to matter. So Eric, hope you're doing great. Kristen, Gerald, Tracy. All right, you guys, I'm signing out of here. Oh, I do have 2 books that I highly recommend to get over the fear of rejection. If you guys want a list of those books, feel free to shoot me a message Again, it's 2 books that really help you get over the fear of rejection, and it has helped me a lot. And I've seen a really positive change in my life. Maybe you'll be interested in reading them as well. But yeah, feel free to reach out to me about that, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace.